Hi everyone, welcome to Around the World in 80 Hours once again. And this is the third episode, A Glimpse of the World. I'm Richie over here, your host for today. So basically my boss told me that, my boss is my director. She told me that I will be going to do a glimpse of the world. I thought I can go overseas, but actually not. I'm still here in the studio. Yes, so here in the studio we have a lady over here from SMUX Bike4change. You want to introduce yourself?
Yes, hello. So I'm Li Yun. So I'm one of the leaders for this year's Bike4change OCSP. And basically it's a winter OCSP and we are in our 4th installment this year.
Oh, it's a winter OCSP. So does that mean that we have snow or like very cold season?
Sadly, no. We are still in Asia. So Bike4change actually goes to Bohol, Philippines from this year is around 8 to 22nd December.
Oh, okay, around this timing. So how long does it last? Like, although it's lasting from 8 to 22nd December, but there's many preparation works before it, correct?
Yeah. So normally it starts right after the interviews. So our sign-ups are going to open soon. Then maybe we'll spend like 2 weeks interviewing. Then from then on, it'll be the preparatory period already.
Oh, okay. Wow, so you say that the sign-up is coming up soon, right? Then I got one question. It's like, you know that although we have the freshies, the campus, the freshies, they are joining for the OCSP. Can the seniors like us, the old people, can we join or not?
Sure, can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sign-ups are actually open to like year 1s to year 3s. Yeah, so anybody can sign up and try out.
Oh, that's good. Then I might consider. Okay. So can I check also like things like how do you plan this program since it's based overseas? It's very tedious, you see. Like you have so many logistics and manpower and stuff, and even safety for now. Yeah. So how do you plan all this?
So okay, basically it starts at the start of the year. So we have to start with all the proposal writing first. So you have to fill up the RAMs or that. Then we actually had a recce trip in May. So that was for us to decide which school we are going to, whether we are going back to the same school that we've been going to for the past 3 years, or like a new project site. Then at the same time we'll also recce around the area. So like for accommodation, the nearby hospitals and all that. Yeah. So in a sense, all the overseas portion will be settled during the recce trip. Then the rest will be liaising with the school and respective partners via like Facebook or WhatsApp. Yeah.
Wow, okay, I see. You all use a lot of technology. I would say technology is important nowadays. But is technology very hard to access over there at Philippines?
In some way, okay, so the place that we're going to is Bohol, and it's one of the rural areas of Bohol. So there they don't really have constant electricity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, even water supply also in the school itself. But I would say for electricity wise, they will still have a certain supply.
Okay.
So they actually just built a new computer lab last year.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, so they use their computer labs like every week for the students.
Wow, that's very good. So, if given that you have went to the recce trip, and I personally feel that you are also a participant in the program last year, correct? So, are there any difficulties that you face even as a participant or a leader for this particular trip, or for this OCSP?
Okay, for difficulties wise, as a leader this year, it will be more of sourcing for the logistics that we need. So mainly would be bicycles in this case.
Bicycles here.
Yeah, because having to buy and ship it over there is actually quite expensive. Yeah, so we're actually looking into partnering with our existing partners. So it's this organization called Bike for Philippines.
Bike for Philippines.
Yeah, so what they do is they purchase and they refurbish second-hand bikes. Then they'll help us ship it to Bohol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if not, another alternative would be to purchase the bikes in Bohol itself.
Oh, okay, that's good. I mean, given that there are such organization or sponsors that help out, makes your event or the OCSP a good one. Correct?
Yeah, actually, in fact, like Bike4change is based on the biking program launched by Bike for Philippines. So yeah, they have been around for a way longer time, and their outreach is wider also. So they go to different parts of Philippines and different schools to actually launch this biking program. And their main aim is just like ours, like our focus for this year would be sustainability.
Sustainability.
Yeah.
Yes, that's one thing that is very important for OCSP, I feel.
Yes.
Correct. I mean, I believe the audience also feel that way because you can't doing it and then you just do it just 1 year, then the next year you are gone.
Yeah,
It doesn't.
precisely.
It's not very good. It don't look very nice also. And does your heart feel good or not? That's another thing. Correct or not? So I think how you all work with the sustainability part.
Okay, so for Bike for Change, what we do is every year we'll actually purchase bikes and then we'll go over there to the school.
Yeah.
Then we'll leave the bikes there actually for the students to
okay.
use. Yeah, so our main aim is to teach them how to cycle, then equip them with bike maintenance skills also, so that in that aspect the bike maintenance portion would be the sustainability part of the project. Because so that when we leave in the coming years, they still can use the bikes and they are able to repair and basically prolong the life of the bicycle.
The bicycle just like the cars in Singapore in that sense.
Yes.
But ours 10 years our 10 years.
Yeah,
Then so basically the maintenance part are the ones that you are looking at also But do you guys go back to the country again and go to the province or the town to look up for the bikes that have maintenance issue, or there is a group of people?
Yeah. Okay. So you're talking about the current bikes in the school, is it?
Yes, the current bikes, like for the 3rd edition, 2nd edition, and the 1st edition that you have.
So during when we are over there, our team will actually have bike maintenance lessons for the kids. So that's to equip them with like the basic knowledge and skills on how to take care of their bikes. Then in that sense, they will be able to take care of they should be able to take care of their bikes already. Then
that's good.
we'll actually single out those who are more proficient. Then we'll teach them more advanced skills.
Wow.
So after we leave, they actually have weekly sessions now for the school itself. So then they'll take that time to hone their skills, like repair the bikes that need to be repaired, and then try to find bike parts also to replace.
Oh, that's very good, because you don't want to like cycle halfway, right? Then later the wheels drop out, Then you'll be very there's a problem over there, Okay, so I believe that throughout all these, as a participant and a leader, do you have that memorable memories that you have, that memory that makes you that is very lasting?
I think one of the most memorable ones would be last year when we first came to contact with the students. So okay, before I went to Boho, I had this impression that the students there, because they're from rural areas, so I assume the things that they learned aren't that advanced and they're just being taught the basic like skills and all that. But when I went there, I was so shocked to learn that what they learn is actually on par with like what secondary school students learn. So like in terms of science, math, English, all that. Yeah, so what stood out for me is also how the students, they are very similar to the children here in Singapore. So they really like to learn, but at the same time, what sets them apart is how they are very hungry for
knowledge.
Knowledge, yeah.
Wow, okay.
So they would like to learn, and they like to face challenges also. So they find stuff to challenge themselves, test their limits, which I feel is something that is
lack of
not really lacking in Singapore, but it's different.
It's a bit different. But I think it's a good thing that people are hungry for knowledge, which is something that we can learn from them also. Yeah, because it's very important to hungry for knowledge, so that we can make ourselves better and make our people around us better. Yes. So I got one question, very important. So how do you get your money? Because with OCSP, there is a lot of expenses, my air ticket, all this. Although it's for the society, for the world, make the world a better place. Sound like a song. But then make the world a better place. So how do you get your fundings? Yeah.
Okay, so our funding is mainly through, if we are applying for YEP, it will be YEP budget. They'll give us some sort of subsidy after we come back. And then another part would be fundraising. Yeah, so like those, every time you see those OCSPs, they set up like booths at Pastamania to sell cookies,
sell stickers,
brownie,
all these, right? I always support one. Buy the name 10.
Yes, that is our one of the main sources of our funds.
Okay. Well, that's very good. I mean, it's very good to have these gestures to get your fundraising keep going, and you have the money for the particular OCSP.
Yeah. And it's exposure also, I guess. Like to get everyone to know, like, Bike for Change is this OCSP.
But coming to Bike for Change, right? You call it SMUX for change, correct?
Mhm.
So the for is not FOR that for, but the for, okay? So SMUX Bike for Change.
Mm.
Are you guys under SMUX?
Yeah, so okay, this OCSP is under SMUX Biking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then it's OCSP that is focus on biking. So we use biking to empower students
Yeah.
and try to improve accessibility to education for these students.
Oh, okay. That's very good. Because if I'm not wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. In Philippines, I mean in the Philippines is different from Singapore lah. We are quite small, huh? We want to go where we can take MRT, take bus, correct? But for
Yeah.
them, they need to cycle or walk, even walk.
Yeah,
Correct.
so a lot of them, because especially the students from our beneficiary school, so Fatima National High School, they actually don't really have a lot of options for transportation. So the most common would be jeepneys, which is like this long sort of lorries.
Like look like
vehicle.
bus.
Yeah,
Look like lorry
but it's
and-
like
oh,
lorry,
okay.
yeah. Then but the thing is, a lot of them, their monthly household income is very low, so it can range from 25 SGD to $100 per month.
Per month.
Yeah, so like one trip back and forth on the jeepney would be their 1 day worth of like recess money, sort of.
Oh,
Yeah, so a lot of them would choose to walk to school, so they can walk for like 4 to 6 km or even more.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
I run 2.4. I already want my life already. 4 to 6 km
Yeah.
every morning to go to school. And
Yes,
then you walk
then
back
after that they
also.
walk back also.
Wow, that's very
Yeah,
tedious.
so that's why Bike for Change, our main aim is to target these students and then help them in terms of accessibility, like physically and accessibility to education as well.
That's good. I mean, personally, I feel that Bike for Change can really change their life. That's good. Okay, so I mean, can you encourage our student to join OCSP for this part? Yeah, because since Bike for Change is something that is so unique, I would say that is so unique compared to others. I would say because you are using bicycle to change their
Yeah.
life. So how do you want to encourage our students? I mean, not our students, but our freshies. Encourage our freshies or even the seniors that we have. Do you encourage them like?
Sure. Okay, so to all year ones to year threes, yeah. So if you're looking for an OCSP that is different, so not like just teaching and construction, but you want to focus more on making a more impactful impact on the students itself, then Bike for Change OCSP would be the thing for you. Yeah, so we'll be going to Boho from 8 to 22nd December. So if you're interested, do sign up for the interview slots
Okay.
and keep those dates free.
Okay. So what are the interview links? Is it because I realize your Instagram and the Facebook is SMUX Bike for Change. Correct?
Yep.
Correct.
Right.
So I spell for your SMUX BIKE 4 is 4, not FOR that 4, and change CHANGE. Yes. So we have come to the end of our podcast for today. So thank you, Li Yun. Yes, for coming down for us to interview her. Okay, so I'm Richie once again. So thank you for watching the third episode, A Glimpse of the World. Although I didn't go overseas, but I feel that I have went overseas. Thank you and see you next episode. Bye bye.
Bye.
Wow, hi everyone, I'm Richie and I'm back here again. So I'm from Campus Radio. Please like our content below and you can subscribe to our channel if you like our videos. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, I also don't mind. Please look at our description box. Yes, description box below. Thank you. Bye bye.